to our Wednesday lunchtime meetings. Today we're going to be talking to you and giving you some information on the Learning Support Unit. So can I start by asking everyone please to mute their sound and turn off their video as they attend the meeting. Our two presenters, so we can hear our two presenters and our interviewee. I want to remind everyone that we are recording this session and it'll be available to you later on the Student Engage page. So today I would like to introduce you to Maurice. Maurice is one of our student leaders on the Milesh campus, and she's going to be doing our interview today on the Learning Support Unit. So you're very welcome, Maurice, and I'll hand over to you now.
Hi everyone, my name is Maurice. Today I'm going to be talking with Marianne Tui, the manager of Learning Support. How are you doing today, Marianne?
Good, thanks, Maurice. Good.
So the first question people have is, what's the Learning Support Unit?
Well, the Learning Support, it's a very good one because the Learning Support Unit is there for every student, not just students with learning difficulties. So there sometimes is confusion there. And so if you have difficulty with any of your subjects, you know, for example, maths or academic writing, they'd be the main ones, but it could be anything, any subject. It might be part of the module that you have a difficulty with. You apply to the Learning Support Unit for tuition.
And how do you apply for it? Where do you have to go?
Yeah, there's an online form in the Learning Support section of the LIT website. And click here to apply. It's very straightforward. There's a button there to apply for learning support or workshops, equally for workshops as well. And you can apply and you fill in your details, your student number, all your contact details, and there's additional information where you can give extra information, applicable to your request.
Can you apply for more than one module, one subject at a time?
You can apply for 2 subjects. And if you then find you want to change your subjects or have any changes, it's best to send me an email, lsu@lit.ie. And that's the best rather than reapplying again. So I will already have your details.
Okay, good. So how many sessions that student can have access?
Normally, students have 4 hours in the year. That's total in the year. And that's what we're allocated, we're budgeted for. However, some students will come in groups, maybe even 2 classmates might come along together. And that kind of means that we can give a little bit more. Workshops then, for example, student leaders could request workshops and they'd be useful because they won't come out of their hours, you know. So if it's a topic that's a difficulty for a few students, then we could run workshops for it. Now, if at the end of the 4 hours, students still need help, they can do one of 2 things, join a group, or if they really need another few hours, they can ask one of their lecturers to send me an email to confirm their request.
So over the COVID, is the tuition online or is it face-to-face?
Both. In the Learning Support application form, there is one of the questions is remote or online or face-to-face. If you have a preference for face-to-face, you can put it in your request and we'll do our best to accommodate that. Face-to-face would be obviously adhering to the guidelines, 2 meters apart with wearing face masks.
And how much is to go to the tuition? How much is the cost?
It's free for registered students. All registered students can receive learning support free of charge.
Some students asking if when they apply for one of the tuition, did the lecturer will know about it?
Oh, not at all. No. The lecturers, it's not so much confidential, but it's non-judgmental. So we understand that a student might have fallen behind for some reason, so that's where the 4 hours comes in. It usually is enough to get people back on track, even if they're out sick for a while. But they check in with the lecturers to make sure that students are committed and turning up to lectures and everything, really. So that's why we do that.
And when do the students apply for the service?
When? They can apply anytime at all during the year. Ideally, sooner rather than later, but not too soon. So once you find that you have a difficulty with some subject and you feel you could just do with having another viewpoint on it, you apply for your learning support, and you can spread it out then over the year. It's best not to apply just coming up to exams. Some students do try to spare their hours until the end, until their exams. And in previous years, we may have run out of budget and they lose their hours anyway. So you're best off to use the hours, because the whole ethos of the learning support unit is to re-empower the student, to get the student back on track. So it's very much tuition. That's it. So, you know, that's the idea, is really to kind of get the learning support as and when you need it and get you back into class learning from your lectures.
Okay. For the additional student, do you provide any English lesson?
We do indeed. We have online English classes, and they are up on the website. The times we have intermediate and advanced classes at the moment. So you just apply in the normal way. Actually, you still apply to the learning support unit via an application and put in English language into the subject.
Yeah. So thank you very much for all your answer, and have a lovely day. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks very much, and best of luck to you all in your studies.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's fantastic and very informative session. Thank you both to Maurice and to Marion for your time today. As I said, the students will find that very informative. And as Marion said, it's very important to come sooner rather than later for students. So as soon as you find a module is beginning to be a struggle, that's the time to take Marion's advice and get online and apply. Thank you both once again, and we look forward to our next session on next Wednesday.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.